Yes, sir. Thank you, good people. Yeah, I mean, for real. We back at it again. Another episode, baby, of your favorite podcast, Static Flow, baby. We are back at it again, all right? Now, don't be alarmed. Don't be shocked. Yes, it's early. We are doing it a little early tonight. We'll tell you why. Right now, this is what I need you to do, okay? Be following us on Facebook right now, The Static Flow Podcast on Facebook, The Static Flow Podcast on Instagram, and also the most important one of all, subscribe YouTube right now, Static Flow Podcast, and you can check out all of the other episodes. I'm not going to say how many because I got to test her out because this is episode
14, right?
15. Okay? Yes. So you can check out the other 14 episodes right now on YouTube, and you can subscribe. Just go to Static Flow Podcast, hit the subscribe button, and you can check out our entire journey that we've been through all the way up until this point right here.
You sure we on 15?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure we're on 15. If not, I'm going to look stupid when we post this.
It wouldn't be the first time, but it's all good.
So we're going to see. That's why she's static. So already you know I'm your host, your co-host, Derek, a.k.a. Boom. You know the name. Along with my beautiful wifey, my co-host.
What is that accent? But Tika.
Tell them who you are. Tell them who you are. You know what I'm saying? A.k.a. Miss Static. Pretty much is what it is. All right. Listen. But we are coming at you guys early tonight. We kicked off at 7:30 tonight because we already knew that everybody was going to want to check out the Gucci and Jeezy joint tonight.
I mean, I'm not really that excited about it, but I know a lot of y'all are. So.
Who you got? Snowman, Gucci.
This is going to sound crazy, but I don't really... Probably Gucci, because that's the name. I read his book. I had his autobiography. So I know a little bit more about him.
So by default, you going down with Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
I just know more about him, so I'm just going to go with him.
All right, no doubt. Well, if you got to ask me tonight who I'm going with.
Also, Gucci got a black wife.
You know what I'm saying? I got to roll with the Snowman. It's some Jeezy joints. I mean, Gucci joints. I was about to say Gucci. Some Gucci joints I love. He got some bangers out there, but something about like right now when I work out, that's what I'm listening to right now. I've been listening to Jeezy over the past 4 weeks right now. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I mean? Snowman, yo. I just think Snowman going to take it, man. But right now, what we want you to do is drop your comment right now. Right now. I need to know who you got. Okay, drop it in the hashtag too. Hashtag Jeezy or hashtag Gucci right now. Who do you got at 8 o'clock? Let us know right now, and we'll revisit that and talk about it on our next podcast.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll do that. You know what I'm saying? So, time for you now. What we got going on?
Get it off your chest. I'm going to let you kick this off. I just want to be kind of brief about it, but you saw the interview with 50 Cent. And the election and Donald Trump and him being offered money. I don't know too much about it, but I got an opinion.
We do know that the boy Fifth, when he found out about the tax things that was going on, people that was making over 400,000, he kind of was like, "Yo, if that's the case, I'm going to vote for Trump." You know what I'm saying? We know 50 is a jokester.
That's irresponsible.
You can't take some of the jokes a little but you can't take it serious. But in a recent interview, and big shouts out to the Breakfast Club because I don't want to talk about it and not give them their props for the interview. He talked about the money he got offered, and he said that he was having a conversation with Trump's people, and they offered him $500,000.
Right.
And they caught him off guard, and he said he was sitting there. He was like with the so what face.
But
and then
the money was to say that he's going to vote for him.
Endorse the campaign and stuff like that. So then when he was sitting there with shock and not saying anything, they was like, "Okay, do we need to make it $1 million?" He said so. He got offered $1 million to endorse Trump. So within that, the question was asked, well, so what you saying, if you got offered that, then you think Lil Wayne got offered $1 million? He was like, no question. Weezy got offered $1 million and took that money.
All money ain't good money.
That's crazy. So they out here buying celebrities.
What does that say about how they think about us? Oh, yeah, we get a couple rappers, the black people going to surely vote for me now. That means they don't really think that we got our own minds and we don't really do our own research. We just going to blindly follow after some rappers. That's crazy.
Or they think that's what we all about.
Crazy talk.
That's crazy talk. Definitely crazy talk.
What we talking about next?
Let's get into a topic that me and you we always kind of end up going back and forth and starting these topics all the time because we'll say, I like this show, and then you be like, yeah, and then I'll go, well, what was the best one? And then you be like, well, what you call it? And I'll be like, well, what about this? So we kind of always get into that back and forth.
Yes, but all of this topic came because y'all know Fresh Prince is doing a reunion, right? Yeah. And so we got excited about that because Fresh Prince is definitely one of the top 5 black sitcoms
top
ever.
5, y'all.
But
I'm talking top 5.
What was sad was that James Avery wasn't there because he's deceased, so Uncle Phil is not going to be there. Yeah. But what was surprising was that they brought both of the moms back. So they brought the light skin and dark skin.
When you saw the trailer, and they ended the trailer right there because I guess everybody was kind of shocked that he brought her back. I don't know.
But you can't do a reunion without her. That's crazy.
She kicked the show off and she gave it a great vibe. She did her thing. So you got to put her on there. Yeah. I don't even remember what the static was that happened.
I believe she could. People always say that she couldn't take Will Smith being the star. And I guess behind the scenes, he was real silly. She was more serious.
Right.
And
that's what I heard. She was very serious,
very
on set.
Stern. You know. Yeah. So
and he was joking.
The behind the scene vibe was off.
Then he played a joke on her. He hit her with a whoopee cushion or something. Might have got her. She wasn't
feeling the shit. So she messed up their vibe. So they had to replace her. Because I don't think she could fully grasp that Will Smith. He was the star of the show, I think that she had a little bit of an issue with that. Like.
And what was she on before Fresh Prince?
I have no idea.
And what was she on after Fresh Prince?
I have no idea.
So that answered your question right there to why she should have just took her role, ran with it, and did her thing. You know what I'm saying? But because at first I was nervous because I'm so tired of people talking about these reboots and really thinking about rebooting these shows.
But this is not a reboot.
I know this one is just a get together. It's a reunion. But some people are out here really thinking about rebooting some shows.
Everything. They even probably do a damn Set It Off TV show.
Come on.
I don't want that. You won't mess it up.
Like, come on.
They did a Boomerang TV show. I don't want that.
Aren't they supposed to be doing a Set It Off 2 movie? I think a Set It Off 2 movie is coming. I thought I saw something with that somewhere. Google that, y'all. But I think it is. If it is, drop it in the comment. But I think it's a Set It Off movie.
I don't know. I hope not.
Coming out.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? People love to juggle.
I hope What You Come gonna be good though. Boomerang, not Boomerang. Coming to America.
Yeah, I'm praying on that. But they came back with all the originals.
Yeah.
And I think that story sometimes that one is more so a storyline. You can add to a storyline, but some stories that the chapter was closed on the beginning. Because right now you can add a storyline to Coming to America with Akeem dealing with his son now.
And I think that's what the
same way that his father dealt with him. So I think that's great. Yeah. I think that's great. Or either Akeem in a situation that he thought was handled and done and he has to go back and correct it or fix it. Or it's a lot of ways you could run through that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking it's going to be good. He got a big check.
Yeah. Y'all got
Amazon.
But look, this brings us to real quick our last journey. We want to do the top 5 black sitcoms. And I'm about to run you mine, right?
Okay.
Cosby Show.
Okay, yeah, we talked about this earlier. So Cosby Show was number 1. I think that's definitely
I'm not
a top
even
5.
Going to range them. I'm not even going to say what's 1, 2. I'm just going to throw my 5 out there without a rank. So Cosby Show.
Top 5.
Disney.
They must be thinking
Different World.
Different World.
Fresh Prince. Martin. And I'm going to throw a new school joint in there. I'm going to throw in Blackish.
You throwing that one in
I'm going to throw that one in. What you got? What's yours?
Pretty much your list. I think My Wife and Kids was one of my top joints on there.
It was good.
It's a lot of classics out there. You could go Good Times. You could go Jeffersons. You can go Sanford and Son. You could go Girlfriends.
I think I did mine like My Time growing up. Yeah, because it's like an old school My Time.
Because really, you gotta make it. It's like the music. You got the '90s joints, and then you got the joints that came in 2000. Yeah. But if I grade them all, you always set them classics apart because they set the tone for what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And then I think what made Good Times special, like it was definitely original. They never did another show that grounded, showing people living in the projects on a sitcom. I think this is the only one ever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people didn't like that though.
Yeah. Everywhere else, I would have liked them to end on a note where they finally had something good happen, Michael go get accepted to a big college and then get a good job. Yeah. And then he moves his family out of the hood. That would have been a great, story. I thought Keith was going to do it when he came with the football contract, but JJ want to take a damn picture.
So many opportunities, and they just
JJ taking pictures in the aisle. He hurt his leg, lose his contract.
End up living with them. Like, how that?
Come on, son.
It's crazy.
In that little tight ass bedroom. You know what I mean? And then he couldn't find no job. James couldn't find a job. He couldn't find one. Why was JJ finding all the jobs?
JJ was an artiste.
He had the cow job. We were delivering with the cow on his head. He had the chicken joint. Yeah. He had JJ was finding gigs.
And then let me just say this: we can stop it. Florida got on my nerves because she acted so like all these morals. Remember her cousin or somebody had some money because they was gambling or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She didn't want to take
it.
Man. Let me tell you something, y'all. That check would have been got right there. But James wasn't there at that time. Was James there? You know what I'm saying? There. James wasn't there, so I think James would have took that money. He would have got that bag. Yeah. Look, Florida, shut your ass up. We're going to get this money. Okay? We're going to get this money right here. We're going to turn this dirty money into good money. We're going to clean it. Put it in the washing machine.
Oh, my God.
Put it in the washing machine, Florida. Slamming bowls and damn.
Maybe that's when James died. Stop.
I know. It's an expensive bowl, though. It's a big punch bowl, too.
That shit was not expensive. That was in the ghetto.
Anyway. That's why it was expensive. You know what I'm talking about? I don't care if it was $2. That's mad money in the ghetto. You know what I'm talking about? Till Janet Jackson showed up. Yeah. All right. Miss Jackson, if you nasty.
What's our topic for today?
Let's give it to him. Let's get in the topic. It's topic time, you guys. Let's do it.
We want to talk about abortion. Mm-hmm. More specifically, men's rights as it comes to abortion. So like some people like to call it father's rights. Like, should men have an integral part in the decision that a woman makes when she wants to get an abortion? Break it down for layman's terms for my people. I'm about to just get it to you. Go.
Should men have the equal right to make the decision when it comes to abortion? Okay? Now, we pretty much already know the scenario or what people going to say. And what y'all already saying, ladies, it's my body. Yep. So it should be my decision.
Check.
Just because it is your body.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, having a child, bearing a child together is having a child. Okay?
What?
Now, just because the woman was chosen as the housing unit for the carry process, I think men, because we're equally making this baby, I think that decision should be equal as well. Because when you always hear from women love to say, I didn't make this baby by myself.
That's when the child is here.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Give the man the same right and the same respect that you would give him after the child is here, even if the child is not here.
Well, let me tell you what the difference.
Bearing a child, you're doing it together.
Let me tell you what the difference is. When you have a child, you have a physical human being that is not attached to your body, that you all make decisions on together. When that thing, for lack of a better expression, is growing inside of you, that is your body, your decision to make. Because there are a lot of things that go with growing a baby. So you can't tell me, you're going to have this baby, but it's my body. My body is going through all of these physical changes.
In the grand scheme of things, though, the woman body belongs to the man, and then the baby inside the woman body belongs to the man because we all together. So
what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
My body don't belong to you.
Yes, it do.
No, it doesn't.
Somebody done told you. Okay? It's all me right there. All me. I done signed the paperwork.
No, all jokes aside. You really believe that? I don't understand that. What are you talking about?
I believe this, that the baby was conceived together, that decision should be together, regardless. I don't care if the woman is carrying a child. I think the man's influence on it should be just as much. I think he should have just as much say-so. I think it should be a joint decision. I think it's unfair if a woman is pregnant and go off and you don't tell the guy, or if you tell the guy and he says, yo, I disagree, I don't want you to go do it, and she goes off and get an abortion without his consent, that's messed up. That's something, that's mentally, that could be a messed up thing for that man. To know that somebody went and made a decision for him of that magnitude, and if this man wanted a child and you took that away from him.
She made a decision for herself and her body, but first of all,
you made a decision for both of you guys for yourself because it was your body. What are you doing this for?
That's the first thing.
Because that bothers me when women do that.
This is the first thing. On a high level, yes, those decisions should be made together, or you should have a conversation with your significant other or whomever you chose to have a baby with. But if after that discussion there is no agreement and you don't want to carry a child for whatever reason it is that you come up with, you do not have to do. I do not have to sacrifice my body or put my body through something or bring another human into this world for whatever reason I think I can't do it.
And that's messed
because
up.
You're telling me, yeah, I want to.
And that's messed up. And that's messed up. So at the end of the day, it's the hell with the men and what that could do to a man on a mental capacity that he just got to deal with it. Like that could affect him for the rest of his life. Mentally mess him up for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Having a child against my will or against the will of a woman could mentally mess me up for the rest of my life.
If you don't want to take care of it, have the baby and then just give it to the man and let the man raise the child. No. And you good to go. And you can go do your thing.
Because I'm going to just speak from my perspective. Most women have maternal instincts. So if you're willing to go through with your entire pregnancy, actually deliver the baby and see it, there's some type of attraction to that. And so I would not want to go, let me give my baby up to and never see him again. No.
Well, right now it's a lot of women that have babies for money, carry babies for other people for money, and give up their baby. It's a lot of women that have babies and then after they have it, put them up for adoption. That's why there are adoption agencies and different things like that right now. So let's not hold on. Wait, let me get my thought. Let me get my joint out. Let's not act like women can't have a child and not give it away after they have the baby.
Listen, but that's a different situation. People who are surrogates, they go in knowing that this baby is not mine. They don't have that attachment, or they try not to have that attachment.
Well, let's go
non-surrogate. But if I'm in a
non-surrogate.
relationship with you, if you're my husband, my significant other,
let's just say boyfriend, side piece, slap buddies,
whatever you.
Slap
that
buddy.
makes
belly,
it even.
Belly slap buddies.
But that makes it even worse because if
I'm
we're not in a relationship and you my side piece and I'm telling you I don't want it,
well, let's not even say side piece. Let's just say two single people having casual sex, and when the woman gets pregnant, say I don't want to keep it, and he's saying, well, no, just have the baby and give it to me and I'll take care of it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's a man out here wanting to raise a child, wanting to have a baby.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I was reading something that said, is abortion morally wrong? Because it transgresses the father's rights. Like, where are the father's rights? Do fathers have rights? No. Because it was taken to the Supreme Court too. Let me tell you, it was Planned Parenthood versus Danforth.
Right.
And it's a law. You don't have to have a spouse's consent. It's unconstitutional because it's a woman's body and a woman's choice.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But then women out here upset when they say, okay, you know what? We're going to ban abortion. We're going to get it out of here.
Don't
we're going to
even
take
get me
that.
started.
We're going to take that away then. Since we don't have no choice and nothing like that, we're going to take everybody's choice off the table.
Well, that's not the reason why people
if you get pregnant, you just got to have it. Boom.
Well, that's not the reason people are against abortion. That's more of a religious belief.
You know what I'm saying? But still, either way, let's take everybody's choice off the table. A man can't have a choice, then let's take everybody's choice off the table. If you have sex and somebody get pregnant, then you got to have it regardless. So can't nobody make no decision on nothing no more.
Can I introduce something just introduce something called rape? When a woman is raped, why would you say that? Because if a woman is raped, why would you say no matter what happens, you're going to have that child? Nope. A woman, I'm not going to say all, because I know some women that are raped had their child. But a woman don't want to have a baby that was conceived from a rape.
Right, and I can understand that.
So don't make broad ass statements like that. We're
going to make a law
and we're going to everybody.
I can understand that, but let's just make the playing field level for everybody, man. Let's not say a man can't make this decision or something. Now, a man can't make a decision and be a part of that, but then, the system could turn around and say, even though you ain't had no decision for that, but I'll make you take care of this baby, even though you know what I'm saying? Like, those things, right? Go back to the guidelines, like I said. A lot of the rules and things are designed for the woman to always come out on top when it comes to these situations, and it's not fair to men out here that we don't get a chance.
The men who want women to have abortions and they don't.
Right. I mean, that works in the vice versa situation.
So don't always pound your chest, men.
All right. Well, let's go that route too. We can go that route too. If it's a situation that's not right and not solid, and you like, yo, this can't end good for either one of us, and the man is saying, hey, this needs to happen this way. Yeah, she should take into regard what he's saying and not just go out here.
So on the flip flip side, if a woman tells a man, this is the situation, just in using your exact words, it's not going to go right. It's not going to. So why can't that happen?
But right now, what you're
saying
is,
that?
no matter which way the door is swinging, the woman gonna always be able to make a decision, and the man's decision doesn't count, whether it's to have it or not to have it, and that's messed up on either accord. That's still messed up.
I'm gonna tell you like you tell me all the time. Deal with it.
Nah,
so double
man.
standard. And if that's what it is, then that's what it is. It's a woman's right.
So we gotta run around here off a double standard.
You as a man, you can't make me say you better grow something in your belly.
I think you know what we need to the same way with the presidency. That stuff should be voted on. It should be like a voting system or something, or some kind of system where we gotta. You know what I'm saying?
That's a violation. Can you just imagine, just for a second? And I know it's not pregnancy, but imagine the government. Imagine the government telling you something about doing something with your penis or getting a vasectomy and you have to have that conversation. It's a violation. Think about your body and somebody telling you what to do with your body. That's a violation. Think about it before you say something stupid, because I know something stupid is coming up. But what if the government said you got to get a what's it called when you got to get your ball snipped?
A vasectomy?
Yes.
Yeah, when they got to cut your trunks.
Like, suppose that was a law. If whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna just throw something random out there. If you rape somebody, or if you get somebody,
we got to cut your balls off.
Or if you get somebody,
all for it. You shouldn't be out here raping people.
That's too drastic.
Get the balls off. Get your balls off.
Or if you get somebody pregnant outside of marriage. Like, that's a violation. You don't want somebody to tell you what's going to happen to your body. That's a decision that you make.
Well, pretty much that goes on right now. If we're going to get into health and the doctors and what they let you do and what they allow you to do and what you got to get permission to do, like that goes on right now. You can't just go get certain stuff done to your body without signing paperwork and doing all this stuff. So yeah, nah.
But there's no one telling you like, no, this is not going to happen. I know it's your body, but no. No one's saying that.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is this: women, that like, let's take an accountability for what a man. I mean, I know some women listen. They'll listen to the man just for the sake of listening, but then they'll say, "Well, it doesn't matter what you say anyway, because it's my decision."
Yeah, because it's a life decision.
That just be jacked up. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's jacked up.
Listen, I'm all for having healthy conversations about something as serious as that.
If you put the pros and cons on the table and the pros outweigh the cons, and then the man is on the pro side, then we should be leaning pro. Okay.
Well,
if
don't
you're gonna
even
put
get
it on
me
the
into
con side, and then it's on the con side, and then we should be thinking, let's lean that way. Like let's make it a fair. Let's make it a fair deal. We put it on paper and put the list together. And if my list come out better than your list, then the decision should be based on my list.
I'm all for healthy conversations. However, at the end of that conversation, it is still my decision, because I am the one that has to nurture and grow the baby. And you got to spend 21, well, not even 21 years, because kids don't go nowhere these days, but that's a lifetime responsibility.
Yeah, hang around 51, they be around the house 51.
So I mean, I hear you, but no.
I think it should be and like you said, I didn't even know about the law. And see, they even got a law.
Of course, come on now, you know good and well.
Snatch everything away from us, man. So we have no decisions to make when it comes to that. So pretty much, we just there to plant the seed, man. Bust and go. All right, let me know what you want to do when it's over, yo. Bust and go.
What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying, that's all we doing. We make no decisions until after the baby is born.
Right. When the actual human is there for you to take care of.
That's it. Bust and go. Boop. Hey, I'm going to holler at you in 9 joints. Let me know what we doing after that.
And I know that y'all are I know it's going to be so many people in the comments talking about abortion is maybe wrong, or I don't believe in it, but take that piece out for a second if you can. And we're just talking about the decision-making part of it.
Yes. We're not talking about the moral and aspect of it. You know, what people shouldn't be having an abortion anyway, because we get that. We're talking about
decision making. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
When it's happening and it's going on, the decision making process. You know what I'm saying? Greater or lesser? Who gets that, and should it be the way it is right now? When it comes to that?
If men had the ability to get pregnant, then yes, y'all could absolutely make that decision, because it would be your body.
We don't want that. Y'all can hold that. Hold that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to see that. You stretched out and all that. No,
exactly.
Sir.
See, listen to you.
It's a little bit too much.
See? It's a little bit
too much.
Thank you. So I'm glad that you even recognize that the being pregnant is a lot. I'm glad you said that. Thank you.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm speaking just from I don't want to deal with that stuff. You know, some of y'all women out here love it. Y'all got 15 babies, just popping them out. It's like a factory, and it's don't even do nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Squeezing them all, stretching out, boom.
What's that mean? And what's that have to do with this conversation?
I don't know. I'm just saying. You were saying about women and doing it, and you go through a lot. When some women out here, it's routine for them. It's routine in that
Pregnancy does a number on a woman's body. I don't care if you pop them out. I don't care if you got 15
joints out here with 10 or 15 joints. They still
that doesn't mean it hasn't done something to their body.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them looking good.
Internally, Negro. Like, everything ain't face value. Okay. Like, I'm talking about
mentally, their mind.
It could be a mental thing. It could be an internal physical thing. It could be an external physical thing.
10 kids running around, you're going to be crazy as hell anyway. So,
true.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know what I'm talking about? The more the kids, the more the crazy. I'm trying to tell you, especially
what's your wrap up?
My wrap up. Well, you guys, I just want ladies to just take into consideration. You know what I'm saying? Don't have your mind made up already and then ask a man his opinion, and you know that you're not going to pretty much go with what anything he's going to say, like, because that's just a waste of his breath. But, you know, I think women should be more open to letting the man's decision really determine the factor what's going to happen, especially if you know, like I said, the pros and cons. If the pros and cons is adding up right, whether it's a pro or whether it's a con, then you got to really take, even if you're thinking right, but everything he's saying, the left is the right way to go. But you say, you know what, because it's my body, I'm going to go right anyway, even though the pros outweigh the cons. Like, we got to stop that. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop that. You got to think. You got to think beyond yourself, ladies. All right, give that man his just due. Forget the court system and all that BS. Give that man his just due and take into consideration what he's saying and how we feeling more.
I don't think I put it in my powder. And you didn't tell me that when we tested it. Anyway,
it's all good.
My last word.
Powder them with your final words.
So irritating. Ladies, it's your body. You do have the final decision. I am an advocate for healthy conversations with your partner, your spouse, or whomever that you have a relationship with. However, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's your body, and you can make that decision, and you make that decision for what's best for you and second, your relationship.
That's it.
That's all I got.
That's what you got for them?
Yes.
All right, sounds good, man. All right, y'all enjoy it. Y'all know what it is. I know we popped off early tonight. Jeezy and Gucci versus excited. You know, I'm going to be super turned next time y'all see me on the podcast talking about it. So make sure you following us on Instagram, The Static Flow Podcast, on Facebook, The Static Flow Podcast, and also don't forget to subscribe to that YouTube, Static Flow Podcast. Hit the share, hit the like, definitely hit the share button. If you think other people that you know will like our podcast, definitely share it to a group or to some people, and then just let them know. Always drop us a comment. You can always message us on topics and things like that that you might want to hear us talk about too. Matter of fact, I guess we might probably should put our Gmail out there too, staticflowpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So you can send us a Gmail, email, whatever you want to do with a topic in it too. So just in case if you're not with us on our pages, but definitely do that. Let us know what it is, and we'll discuss it and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of new things coming. We still working on doing some things for the show, Christmas episode, and giving something away. So we working on it. We'll start posting it soon, and once we figure out what we're going to do. But we definitely going to hook somebody up for supporting Static Flow Podcast. You know what I mean?
All right.
All right. Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, I'm Flo.
And me too.
No, not at all. Always bringing the static.
Whatever.
You heard?
Bye, y'all.
And we out.